Hi everyone, it's been a while. The reason for that, as you can see by the title of this video is, or partially the title of this video, I was away for a while because for 8 days I was in the hospital. So we're going to do a little bit of a story time. So on Sunday night, I had an incredibly sharp pain in my ribs. And I'm used to having muscle pains. I have a lot of muscular issues that never can be fully resolved. So I just thought it was that, put a heat pack on, it went away. Didn't think anything of it, and I went to bed. I woke up the next day and I could not move my legs. I could not walk. I could not stand upright. It was terrifying. My knees were essentially locked in like this position up against me. I couldn't straighten them out. I couldn't move them, nothing. And it was one of the most painful feelings I had. Again, I thought it was a muscular issue. So I was putting heat packs on, I was having Panadol with ibuprofen, just stuff to try and help my body. But nothing was helping. And the fact that those things didn't help, I got my partner to put magnesium oil on me, which I know tends to help. I have this really good spray bottle that we use. It's just a magnesium oil spray. And that helps sometimes. Like I took all the things I know to do for muscular issues were not working. And the panic really set in. So my partner essentially dragged me, because I couldn't walk, so half carried, half dragged me into the car and took me to the hospital. So first we went to the doctor, because I don't like jumping to conclusions. I said, take me to the doctor first. So I went to the doctor. She did a bunch of tests. She was like, nothing's wrong with you. I think you just got a muscle spasm. And I went, no, that's not right. Something is serious. So she was like, that's fine. We're going to get blood tests done. But because the time I got there, the blood clinic had closed. So I had to go to a different place to get the bloods done. After I got the bloods done, I felt something was really, really wrong. I was really lightheaded. And I'm a person who works really well with bloods. Like, I watch the blood get taken out of me. I never get dizzy. I never feel unwell. Something was wrong. And I kept saying to my partner, Matt, I have to stay here. Something is wrong with me. I need to stay. I'm going to be safer here. And he was like, no, you'll be safe at home. I'm like, no, something is really wrong. I'm like, give me 5 minutes to lie down and we'll go from there. And so I managed to kind of lie down. And the next thing I know, I have 4 of the nurses surrounding me, putting me into a wheelchair, and my partner is rushing me to the hospital that's connected to this clinic that we were at. And I go straight to the ER. I'm shaking violently. I am crying. I am in so much pain. And my fist was clenched up like this. Everything. So I get admitted into the hospital, into one of the ER bays. They asked me a bunch of questions, did you do anything, past medical histories, all of that stuff. I'm like, no, I literally just woke up and I'm like this. Which is a scary sentence to say, but that's my reality. So they admit me, they do more blood tests, urine tests, everything came back clean. I'm very honest with the doctors. I don't take drugs. I don't do alcohol. I was like, the only medication I'm on is an antidepressant. And I was like, could it be that? I don't think it's that. Like, what is it? Yeah, like, well, everything's clear, but you're clearly in pain. There's nothing we can do. Essentially, go home. If it gets worse, come back. So I'm like, okay. I wake up the next day, Tuesday. I'm in much more pain. So again, we try and wait it out, but it's getting to the point where breathing's becoming an issue. So again, we go to the ER. They readmit me, they do a CT scan and an X-ray, both come back completely clean. Again, they go, there's nothing we can do, we'll give you some stronger pain meds. They gave me anti-anxiety tablets because they thought I was having an anxiety attack. I knew I wasn't. And they're like, oh, the fact that that's not working, we know it's not anxiety. So the only thing we can say is go home. If it gets worse, go to the big hospital in the city, because the hospital here is out of all options. So I'm like, great. Wake up Wednesday. It's bad. It's incredibly bad. It's getting worse and worse every single day. So again, we drive 45 minutes to the big hospital, where we go straight to emergency. My parents meet me there, and I waited for about 2 hours before I was admitted, and from the ER I got admitted into a proper ward where they did an MRI of me, and they're trying to control my pain because I am convulsing, writhing in pain. It's bad. Like, it's really, really bad. For context, most people have 5 milligrams of oxycodone, right? They gave me 45 milligrams. So they were really worried I was going to have an addiction, because codeine or oxycodone is quite an addicting drug, and the fact that I was taking so many within not even 12 hours, they were quite concerned. I think literally the 45 milligram, the final one, hit at like hour 10. And that's a lot to have in your system, and for it to pretty much almost do nothing. It made me tired for an hour, and that was it. So that's when they admit me to a ward. They finally, after asking, get an MRI done, and they find out that I have a small crack in one of my vertebrae, and my disc is bulging. But they say it's to the point where it shouldn't be hitting my nerve, so it shouldn't be causing the pain. Great. So now I have found these things, but they shouldn't be what's causing the issue. I call a little bit of bullshit. I'm like, it probably is the bulge disc, but because this is day 3 being in pain, and I've been taking so much ibuprofen and oxy and shit, it's just calmed it enough for it to get off my nerve. The doctor also tells me with the CT that was taken at the first hospital that they did find an issue, that they found a cyst on my ovary. So the fact that the first hospital didn't tell me that was a bit of a frustration, but I'm glad I got told about it either way. So I need to get another checkup for that in 6 weeks. Great. I'm stressed out, I can't move, I'm in a lot of pain, nothing's really working. What do I do? Well, the annoying part, you can't do much. So I'm admitted into the ward for the next 5 days, and every 2 hours they give me Panadol, ibuprofen, and oxy when I ask for it, or oxycodone before/after I have a physiotherapist come in. Now the physiotherapist was trying to help me essentially walk again, otherwise they were not going to send me home. I went from, within 5 days, not being able to move my body at all, to up and walking again. It was a long, tiring, terrifying experience. I was so afraid that I would be like this for the rest of my life, and that it was scary. I'm thankful I was never alone. I had my family, my parents with me, I had my friends with me, and you know, that really did make a difference, but I was still scared. It's the first time I've been in a hospital since I was born. It's a scary experience, but on top of that, I was more scared because it confirmed to me how much I have no control over my body. And more so, it confirmed how terrified I was to be less independent than I feel like I am. So, throughout the 5 days, I'm being pumped with a lot of medications. I am still taking my antidepressants, and I'm having my friends around all the time, which is great. But towards the last 2 days, I'm incredibly exhausted. I'm getting maximum 4 hours of sleep every night, and for a girlie who sleeps 8 to 10, it's a big cut. I'm bad at socializing at long periods of time, and they were there quite a long time. I got quite snappy. I was scared. I didn't know what was going on. I was trying to be positive. I was trying to be happy. I was trying to make sure that nobody else felt like a burden. And it kind of all made me realize how important not only my life is, but how thankful I am for the people I have. Because without getting these scans done, I wouldn't have known about the crack in my back. I wouldn't have known about the cyst on me. I wouldn't have known about my disc having an issue, and that is a permanent issue now. I wouldn't have known to try and help my body. There's only so much you can do, but at the same time, my mental health hadn't always been great. It's been an up and down roller coaster. But this was the most scared of myself I had been in a long time. So it was a nice wake-up call, but it definitely left me feeling alone, afraid, and at the same time though, putting a lot of trust into my partner. I'm very thankful for him, because without him, I wouldn't have been able to get to the hospitals. I wouldn't have been able to walk as much as I have been. I wouldn't be able to not feel as much of a burden, because he makes me feel like no matter what I do, I'm okay. So that is one of the reasons why I've been MIA for a while. Learning to walk again, learning to sit for a long period of time is hard. I still struggle with car rides. Anything more than 10 minutes hurts, but we're getting there. And I'm very, very thankful that I can be okay and continue to work on it. But thank you all so much for listening. I hope it was interesting. If you got any questions, let me know. Yeah. Thank you all so much. Love y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.